When I turned 40, I thought I had it all figured out. But what I didn't expect were the harsh truths that would shape my life moving forward. I'm talking about truths that completely changed how I view success, relationships, and even happiness. Hey, this is Tons. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 truths that I live by now that no one told me when I was younger. Now that I'm in my 40s, I've learned so many life lessons that would have saved me years of frustration. Let me save you the pain and tell you what I wish someone else had told me sooner. These lessons will guide you toward a better, clearer, and more peaceful life. Truth number 1, peace is more valuable than success. In my 20s, I thought that success would bring me peace. More money, more accolades, more visibility, it all seemed like these were the right goals. But here's the truth. Peace is not the reward, it's the foundation. According to a study by Harvard, happiness and well-being are more influenced by peaceful relationships and mental calm than by career success. Because no amount of hustle will ever replace inner peace. Success came to me pretty early, and there was a point in my late 20s when I thought I had everything that I wanted. I had a very successful job, I was making 6 figures, I had a nice car, and yet I still felt empty inside. I realized that having peace and not having more things is what matters the most. I then started working harder on what I wanted most in my life, a family of my own rather than more things. I also started focusing on improving the quality of my life, whether it's quality friendships, quality relationships, or quality work, where I'm truly valued and respected and I feel fulfilled. And when I improved all of these things in my life, it also helped me bring inner peace to my life. And now I guard my peace with everything that I have. And you too will notice that once you start to protect your peace, your entire life will improve. Truth number 2, growth requires discomfort. Growth isn't comfortable. If you feel like something is too easy, then you're probably not growing. There's something called the growth zone in psychology. It's the space right beyond our comfort zone where growth truly happens. And yes, it's uncomfortable, and often we don't get there because we're simply happy living in our comfort zone. Growth is a process of becoming. In order to grow, you will have to step into that discomfort, make mistakes, and feel vulnerable. I remember a time when I faced a career change in my 30s. I had just gotten an offer from a big consulting firm which required me to travel to foreign places, and although the idea of it was super exciting, the prospect of the unknown was also terrifying. But it was that very fear and discomfort that led me to one of the biggest breakthroughs of my life. It helped me get outside of my comfort zone, explore new cultures, meet new people, and really become the person that I am today. And that is because you cannot grow in your comfort zone. Growth requires discomfort. Truth number 3, not everyone deserves access to you. In my 20s, I tried to be liked by everyone. I said yes to everything. I was a classic people pleaser. It was not a good phase in my life. In fact, it made me mentally exhausted. I made a video about it. I'm going to link it for you here so you can go watch it. I thought that people pleasing would lead me to happiness. If I could get everybody to be agreeable, I would be happy. But here's the truth. Boundaries are not selfish. They are essential. Studies show that people who maintain strong personal boundaries actually have better mental health and stronger relationships. So since then, I have learned to say no and to protect my energy. Not everyone deserves access to you, and that's okay. Your time, your energy, and your presence, these are valuable currencies. And like any currency, they must be spent wisely. In your 20s and even in your 30s, you might feel the pressure to say yes to everyone, to be everywhere, and to constantly prove yourself. But with experience comes clarity. Access to you must be earned, and it must not be given freely. Just because somebody wants your attention doesn't mean that they deserve your time. And just because somebody reaches out doesn't mean that you also have to reach back. You see, protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's self-respect. As you evolve, not everyone will be able to come along on this journey with you. Some people are only aligned with the older versions of you, and trying to drag them into your growth is only going to drag you down. Setting boundaries doesn't mean that you don't care. It means that you care enough about your peace, your purpose, and your progress to guard them fiercely. Think about it this way. You are not a public park that anybody can enter. You are a private garden, and not everybody deserves the keys to your gate. I used to feel guilty about setting boundaries. I used to say yes to lots of events, whether it was work happy hours or social events at my friend's place where there would be hundreds of people, and I would literally spend hours engaging in small talk, which was just draining. That's when I realized that it's better to have 10 minutes of one-on-one time with someone you truly care about than 3 hours of small talk with dozens of people. And when I started saying no to people and to things, my life got exponentially better. And now I'm truly selective about who I let into my space, and as a result, my relationships are so much healthier. Truth number 4, discipline builds confidence. Forget motivation. It comes and goes, but you know what keeps you moving? It's discipline. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says that every action you take is a vote for the person that you want to become. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline, that's what gets you where you want to be. And confidence isn't something that you're born with, it's something that you build, and the foundation is discipline. Every time that you show up, even when it's hard, when you choose actions over excuse, you're making a silent promise to yourself. You're telling yourself, I can count on me. That consistency creates self-trust, and self-trust, that's where real confidence lives. It's not about showing off. It's about knowing deep down that you've done the work even when no one was watching. And that kind of confidence can't be faked. It's earned one disciplined decision at a time. Think about it. Discipline is the quiet architect behind every version of you that you admire. Want to feel strong? Be disciplined in how you treat your body. Discipline isn't restriction, it's liberation. Because when you're disciplined, you're not at the mercy of moods or distractions or impulses. You move with purpose. And when you move with purpose, you carry yourself differently. You walk into rooms differently. You speak up differently. Why? Because confidence doesn't come from wishing. It comes from doing. I've realized that it's all the little things, such as waking up early at 5 a.m. every day, working out even when I don't feel like it, eating healthy, being mindful, and sticking to my routines and being consistent, that builds true confidence. Discipline has truly transformed my life, and it has helped me meet my goals and become somebody who I'm proud of today. Truth number 5, time is your most precious currency. When you're young, time feels infinite, but by the time you get to your 40s, you realize that time is truly the most valuable asset that you have. Steve Jobs once said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." Time is the one thing that you can never get back. So you have to spend it wisely. Time is more valuable than money, more finite than energy. You can always earn more dollars, but you can never earn back your time. Once a moment passes, it's truly gone. That's why how you spend your time is ultimately how you spend your life. The people you give it to, the things you prioritize, and the habits you build, they all add up to the story that you're writing. So ask yourself often, is this worth the time that it's costing me? Every scroll, every delay, every maybe tomorrow has a price. And while the cost might not hit you today, it always adds up. Be ruthless with distractions and generous with purpose. Protect your time like your future depends on it because, well, it does. During COVID, my boss, who I really looked up to, who was also my mentor, passed away unexpectedly, and it hit me really hard. I stopped procrastinating, I stopped waiting for the perfect time, and started living in the moment today. So rather than waiting for life to happen to you, be intentional and build the life that you want right now. The truth is, these lessons don't come easy. They came through failure, through rejection, through reflection, and through unlearning of old habits and old ways of thinking. But that's the beauty of growth. It's not about being perfect in your 20s or your 30s. It's about evolving in your 40s. If even one of these truths helps you see things clearer or move with more intention, then this video was worth it. Don't wait for life to teach you the hard way. Learn now, live better, and protect your peace. And if you're listening to this thinking, wow, I've been there, or maybe you're in the middle of it right now, just know that you are not alone. We all get it wrong before we get it right. The key is to grow through it and not just to go through it. So be patient with yourself, stay hungry for the truth, and humble enough to receive it. Now I want to hear from you. What's one harsh truth that you've learned on your journey? Drop it in the comments below. Let's connect and build some real wisdom together. And if this video hit home for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because guess what? We're all just getting started. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.